happened on this day. March 2, 1561. Mendoza, Argentina, is founded by Spanish conquistador Pedro del Castillo. March 2, 1657. Great Fire of Meireki, a fire in Edo, now Tokyo, Japan, caused more than 100,000 deaths. It lasted 3 days. March 2, 1717. The Loves of Mars and Venus is the first ballet performed in England. March 2, 1791. Long-distance communication speeds up with the unveiling of a semaphore machine in Paris. March 2, 1797. The Bank of England issues the first £1 and £2 banknotes. March 2, 1807. The U.S. Congress passes the act prohibiting importation of slaves, disallowing the importation of new slaves into the country. March 2, 1825. Roberto Cofresí, one of the last successful Caribbean pirates, is defeated in combat and captured by authorities. March 2, 1836. Texas Revolution, the Declaration of Independence of the Republic of Texas from Mexico, is adopted. March 2, 1877. Just 2 days before inauguration, the U.S. Congress declares Rutherford B. Hayes the winner of the 1876 U.S. presidential election, even though Samuel J. Tilden had won the popular vote. March 2, 1882. Queen Victoria narrowly escapes an assassination attempt by Roderick McLean in Windsor. March 2, 1903. In New York City, the Martha Washington Hotel opens, becoming the first hotel exclusively for women. March 2, 1933. The film King Kong opens at New York's Radio City Music Hall. March 2, 1941. World War II, first German military units enter Bulgaria, after it joins the Axis Pact. March 2, 1961. John F. Kennedy announces the creation of the Peace Corps in a nationally televised broadcast. March 2, 1962. Wilt Chamberlain sets the single-game scoring record in the National Basketball Association by scoring 100 points. March 2, 1965. The U.S. and Republic of Vietnam Air Force begin Operation Rolling Thunder, a sustained bombing campaign against North Vietnam. March 2, 1972. The Pioneer 10 space probe is launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, with a mission to explore the outer planets. March 2, 1983. Compact discs and players are released for the first time in the United States and other markets. They had previously been available only in Japan. March 2, 1995. Yahoo is incorporated. March 2, 1998. Data sent from the Galileo spacecraft indicates that Jupiter's moon Europa has a liquid ocean under a thick crust of ice. March 2, 2002. U.S. invasion of Afghanistan, Operation Anaconda begins, ending on March 19 after killing 500 Taliban and al-Qaeda fighters, with 11 Western troop fatalities. March 2, 2004. War in Iraq, al-Qaeda carries out the Ashura massacre in Iraq, killing 170 and wounding over 500. March 2, 2012. A tornado outbreak occurred over a large section of the southern United States and into the Ohio Valley region, resulting in 40 tornado-related fatalities. March 2, 2017. The elements moscovium, tennessine, and oganesson were officially added to the periodic table at a conference in Moscow, Russia.